Hey guys, welcome to my subject matter expert page. First standard 1.1 possesses broad, current, and specialized knowledge of subject matter. My first piece of evidence is my newsletter that I send my parents weekly. And this just kind of lets them know what the students will be learning that week. That way they can help them at home if needed. There's also homework and important dates from the school and from our classroom, and typically some sort of strategy for learning that will help the students. Second piece of evidence is the curriculum map that I've been planning with my grade level. We've basically made a skeleton of our entire year where we are incorporating science and social studies into our literacy time, ELA, and writing in order to gain more time for project-based learning and experiments. You can see that here. The next piece of evidence for 1.1 is a web-based project that I completed during my gifted endorsement at KSU, and it involves students using math skills, place value math skills that they had mastered in order to plan a trip to Disney World on a budget. So here are my snippets from that. These are just web snippets of the web quest. The next standard is understands interdisciplinary curriculum, represents understanding through multiple explanations, technologies, and or strategies. I used my classroom equity project for this. It's a 10-day unit that incorporated reading standards and writing standards along with the NBTPS standards. And it's all planned out by time, goals, introduction for the mini lesson, and then at the end of each day, usually followed by an activity, and then at the end of each session was a journal prompt where the students would write and take moments to reflect on the activities or what they learned. And the last part is the last 4 days were spent where the students had to make and plan for a food pantry for people in poverty. That's what the classroom equity project was on. The next piece of evidence is for 1.2 is a lesson analysis that I completed in 7514. And this proves my ability to understand curriculum and represent that understanding through multiple explanations and be able to improve lessons and curriculum. So here's that. The last piece of evidence for 1.2 is a tech tool posting. For 7514 on technology, we had to find different pieces of technology, explore them, give our opinion, and figure out ways that they could be implemented in the classroom. So here are my ideas here, and this is the website that you can go to for word clouds. That's the piece of technology that I use. Section 1.3, I'm sorry, standard 1.3. Possesses strong pedagogical content knowledge and creates approaches to challenges. The problem-based learning reflection that I did in my gifted endorsement was all about how I pushed my students to plan a fundraiser for Hurricane Harvey victims. They actually did this. And here's my reflection here. And there's some pieces to the lesson at the end. The web-based project, which was the project I spoke of before, the Disney project. That's here again. Again, just little web snippets where students had to showcase their mastery of the math standard and place value that we were working on. The next piece of evidence is the lesson reflection on modifying questions, my ability to, which shows my ability to modify instruction, but still using the same core part of the lesson. And here it was one read aloud, and I adjusted questions for comprehension based on student level and need. 1.4, integrated, flexible, elaborate, and deep instruction. I used my classroom equity project for this. Here we go. Again, the 10-day unit on familiarizing students with poverty and helping to create empathy for that. And here is my equity project reflection, which was all about the reflection process of how that project went and where